Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Please hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So off camera I did go ahead and apply my full cover nail tips to my press on stand, and here I'm just buffing off the shine using my buffer. I would say if you're doing acrylic press-ons, you don't have to buff off the shine. Mainly do that if you're just using gel products, but I'm just so used to buffing off the shine no matter what, so that's like my personal preference here. So I like to just buff off the shine before I get into doing some press-ons, even if it's just using acrylic powder. So for today's acrylic powder, I will be using the cover color called Malt. This is from our new Necessities collection. We just recently launched this collection about probably like 2 weeks ago now. And it is constantly selling out. Each powder sells out, the full collection sells out, so I'm like always restocking it at least every week. So if you are interested in this specific collection or any type of products we do have on our website, go ahead and check out our website using the link down below. And if you use code YouTube, it does save you 20% on your purchases. But we are currently having a sale on our website for 35% off, and you only get to pay like $2 for shipping. So if that's something you are interested in, or if you've been like wanting to try our products and you've been waiting for like a perfect time, this is the time to do so. The sale does end this coming Sunday though, so go ahead and get your orders in before the sale does end. So kind of getting back to the set, I did go ahead and apply the acrylic onto the thumbnail here. I will kind of explain how I do the application process on this next nail, but here I'm just showing you the structure and everything. So what I like to do when doing acrylic press-ons is take a medium-sized bead of acrylic and kind of place it like not right below the cuticle area, but a little bit below the cuticle area, and start patting it down towards the free edge. And then I do like to place another bead right above that to kind of help build up the apex. But when I'm doing acrylic press-ons, I don't like to build up a super big apex just because I don't want the nails to look super bulky when they are applied. So that is one thing to keep in mind if you do acrylic press-ons. And then after that, like after I smooth everything out, I kind of look on each angle of the nail and see where I need to apply more acrylic powder. This one just seemed a bit more like it didn't really need any. But sometimes I do that, like if I feel like it needs a little bit more at the free edge area, I will go ahead and apply a small bead of acrylic and kind of blend it up towards the rest of the beads, if that makes sense. Or if I feel like it's a bit lumpy, like in the center of the nail, I will go ahead and apply another bead there and kind of just make everything even. But I will go ahead and just let you guys watch the rest of the application process play out, and I'll come back in once it's time to shape and file. So this is what the nail set is looking like after the application has been done, and here I'm just showing you the structure. As always, I like to kind of show like a side view and like the free edge view of the nails, just so you guys can see like how the structure is when I do acrylic press-ons. So now I am just taking my 100 by 100 grit hand file and shaping up everything. I like to kind of follow the sidewalls to make sure everything is straight, and then I do work that hand file over the entire surface of the nail to smooth it out, and then I turn the nail over as well as you can see here and follow the free edge, and this just makes a perfect structure. Just look how nice that is. I do that with all of the nails, so you will see me do that same exact process across the rest of the nails. You can absolutely use a knee file for this process as well, just if you want it to like kind of go by quicker. But I feel like with a hand file, you have more control on acrylic press-ons, or just any type of filing in general. I feel like you have way more control with a hand file, so you're not over filing or anything like that. So that is why I've been kind of like gravitating more towards using my hand file when I am doing my finish filing. I mainly have just been using my e-file for like prepping and everything like that. But like I said, it's personal preference, and it's up to you on what type of method you want to use when filing. So once I'm done with my hand file, I do like to go in with my fine 501 drill bit and kind of go underneath the free edge just to thin out just a little bit, because when I do file the free edge with my hand file, it kind of thickens it up just a little bit, and I want it to be not super thin but not super thick either, kind of like an in-between type of thing. So I do like to do that here, and I do file at an angle so it does kind of create that moon shape, like a subtle moon shape. So that is kind of why I like to do that method as well. And then here I'm just going back in with my hand file just to crispen everything up. And then lastly, I am just taking my hand buffer once again and just buffing over the entire surface of the nail. We are going to be doing tons of nail art, so we do want the surface to be smooth for that. And then very quickly, I'm just going in with a lint-free wipe with a little bit of alcohol to wipe away the entire surface of the nail tips. Now this is what the entire set is looking like after it's been shaped and filed. So getting into the gel products we are going to be using Royal Blue from Blue Sky. This yellow gel polish color, I don't know how to pronounce that brand. And then I will obviously be using some classic white and classic black gel polish. So getting into the nail set, I am going to be painting the entire middle finger this Royal Blue color from Blue Sky. If you are interested in any other gel products, I highly recommend them. They come in so many types of like colors or anything like that, and I do have a discount code, so if you just use the link in the link tree I have provided in the description, it will automatically apply my disc code at checkout. So I did do one layer on the middle nail, cured it for 30 seconds, and then I am going in with another layer here, and then I do like to cure this second layer for 60 seconds, and then I am taking our 18mm liner brush from KAIROSE Nail Supply and doing French tips on the rest of the nails, I believe. Never mind, I just checked. We are only doing French tips on the ring nail and the index nail. So I do kind of like to do the A method when I do my French tips. This just, I feel like, helps me create more of a nice French tip when I am drawing it. So I do like to start off by drawing two lines kind of going in towards the center of the free edge from like the cuticle area, if that makes sense. And then after I get those nicely done, I do kind of like to start going along the sides of those lines and curve in to the center portion, if that makes sense, to create the smile line. I hope that did make sense. If not, I hope by you watching it made a little bit more sense. But after I did kind of create the smile line, I am just taking the brush from the bottle and kind of filling in the free edge area. And then I do like to go in with my liner brush and fill in the rest of the area as well. And I believe I did 2 coats on the French tip nails. I don't know if I showed the second coat on camera, but I do believe I did 2 coats for the French tips. So after I am done in filling the sides of the French tip area, I do go ahead and cure for 30 seconds in the nail lamp. Okay, so yeah, I did show me doing the second coat. So here I'm just taking the brush and kind of infilling where I can without messing up the smile line. And then I go back in with my liner brush to fix any areas and just to infill the rest, just to have a nice even coat. And then after I am done doing the second layer, I do cure for 60 seconds in the nail lamp. And I am doing the same exact thing to that index nail as well. So now I'm taking our 12mm liner brush and I am kind of doing the like, I don't know, some sort of spiral look. If you haven't noticed by the thumbnail, I am doing some Coraline Nails, so that is what we are doing for today. I've seen the movie, but I haven't seen it in so long, since I was like super little. So I'm not exactly sure, or like I don't remember anything about the movie, honestly. I did get an inspo picture off of Instagram, and I will remember to have it linked up right here, or like pop up right here, so you know exactly what kind of set I am recreating. But I am kind of doing like a swirl design on that middle nail, kind of making the lines not so perfect. I am kind of swiggling them just a little bit so that way they kind of look jagged and everything like that, if that makes sense. But I am doing that around the entire nail, and then after this I do cure for 60 seconds just because this is a super pigmented type of gel polish. We want to make sure it's fully cured. So onto the pinky nail, I am drawing 2 black circles with that classic black gel polish, and I believe it's still the same 12mm liner brush, and we are doing some buttons. So I am doing one in the bottom corner of the nail and then one in the upper corner. I do like to start by drawing like an outline of the circles first, and then I do go ahead and start infilling them. And then again, you want to make sure to be curing for 60 seconds with the super pigmented gel polish. After those circles are cured, I am going in with the dotting tool and creating some dots using our classic white gel polish, just 4 little dots in the center of the circle. And then I am taking my liner brush again and kind of creating some little details around the dots to kind of create more of like a button look, if that makes sense. And then after that, I am curing for 60 seconds in the nail lamp. So back to the ring nail and the index nail, I am going to be taking this yellow gel polish color and creating some stars. I believe I only do 3 stars on each nail. So that's what I am doing here. I'm kind of like outlining it or kind of sketching it how I want it to be, and then I do kind of infill like the little center part and then move on and do the next few stars I want to do. And like I said, I am doing the same exact thing on the index nail, but once I am done with this ring nail, I do cure for 30 seconds and then I do move on to that index nail. It's totally personal preference if you want to wait to cure until you're done doing the other French tip nail like design, but I like to cure in between, that way I'm not messing anything up. That's just what I feel is like necessary for me. But like I said, if you feel like you can just put it back on the stand and work on the next design, go ahead and do so. I just feel like while I am doing one nail, I can cure the other one and just get the set done faster, if that makes sense. So for the thumbnail, I am drawing a spider web from the like top portion of the nail. So I am just taking our 18mm liner brush and the classic white gel polish and creating the lines for the spider web, and then I will be doing like the little curved lines inside the web to give it that nice spider web effect. And then I do cure that for 30 seconds in the nail lamp, and then I will be doing like the little key from the movie. Like I said, I don't really remember exactly how the movie goes, but I do know that some sets that I've seen on Instagram have like this little key that kind of looks like a button. So that is what I am going to be doing for the rest of the design on the thumbnail. So once I am done completely with the nail set, like all the designs, I am just taking a lint-free wipe and some alcohol again to wipe away like all that excess gel polish, like stickiness, just so that way none of the colors or anything like that smear when I top coat. But that is what the nail set is looking like once all the design is completely finished. So I will be top coating using our classic diamond gel top coat, making sure to press this top coat into all the crevices of each design just to make sure every single area is fully coated. And then I do wipe down the sidewalls. I don't know if I show that process on camera or not, but I do like to wipe down the sidewalls to keep the nice shape I do have. And then after that, I do go ahead and cure for 60 seconds in the nail lamp. So you will see in a second how I like to wipe down the sidewalls of press-ons is just take my brush like this and kind of wipe it along the sidewalls to keep the nice shape we do have. I don't like to use my finger because I feel like I'm going to mess up the other nails. But that is pretty much the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!